So a month ago, I was going through a couple Discord DMs and I seen that somebody had messaged me this. Drezu, I really enjoyed watching your Jojo anime reactions, but why was you beefing with Koichi though? Laughing emoji. Now first I want to say I appreciate everybody who's watched my Jojo episode reactions. I ain't gonna lie, that was a lit time in life going through all the Jojo episodes, you know what I'm saying, seeing y'all comments, this and that and the third. We was lit. Secondly, addressing the Koichi beef allegations, right? I do vaguely remember beefing with Koichi while I was watching part 4 Diamond Unbreakable, but it's not like I dislike Koichi as a character. I just remember being so annoyed with him while I was watching that part, but I couldn't remember why I was so annoyed with him. Granted, it's been a while since I watched part 4, you know, since we was doing the episode reactions, but still, it feels like something I should remember. So I picked up my pants and decided to rewatch Diamond Unbreakable. I decided to rewatch it for 2 reasons. 1, to figure out why I was so annoyed with Koichi, and 2, to kind of get my monthly Jojo fix. Like, you know, it's hard like waiting for part 7 to come out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need something to tide me over, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So as I started watching it, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little mad at myself because I'm like, yo, why was I beefing with him? I actually love little bro, like he going crazy. You had the episode where the lock stand user was trying to take advantage of Koichi, trying to extort him, went to his house. Koichi had to shape up, lock in, protect his mother and sister. Bro got that cool new hairstyle. He made the stand user his henchman. That was a good episode. I was like, okay, that's tough. Then you had the episode with the Love Deluxe stand user. That's the crazy girl with the hair, right? Now, even though Koichi was looking a little bit sorry in the beginning of that situation, you know what I'm saying? He was looking down bad. He peed himself. He wasn't looking good. In the second half, he locked in, bro. He found the way out. He found the way to contact Joisuke and Okuyasu. At the end of the day, he didn't even need their help. He took care of it himself, and he still saved the girl at the end of the day. He had to show her he had a kind heart as well. Like, come on. He was going crazy. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, am I just a hater? Like, was I just hating on Koichi for absolutely no reason? Like these episodes got me mad at myself. I'm thinking I'm just a true blue hater. And then I got to episode 23 of Diamond Unbreakable, and it all came back to me. Not only did I remember why I was so annoyed with Koichi, but it kind of reignited my beef I had with him in the first place. This is because Koichi is single-handedly responsible for producing the most annoying episode in the JoJo's anime. And we about to go through this episode so I can show y'all why I think it's so annoying. Now, before we get into it, I want to give a little spoiler warning. I know I spoiled a little bit already, but this is like the big spoilers for part 4. So if you haven't gotten to Diamond Unbreakable yet, click off the video. I appreciate your time already, feel me? But with that out the way, let's get into it. So in the previous episode, right, a lot of stuff happened. First of all, Shingichi had died, rest in peace Shingichi. And with his last dying will, he was able to get a button off Kira's jacket and give it to Josuke. Then later on, Koichi had ran into Jotaro, who was about to investigate a tailor shop where the button could have originated from. Koichi decides to tag along. They go into the shop, they do a little investigating. They find out that the button did originate from the shop, and then before they could get their hands on the jacket, sheer heart attack attacks. It goes and kills the store clerk, and then the episode ends. And now we are about to see the annoying continuation of those events. Let's get into it.
あれも追わなくていい、光一君。追わなくていい？何言ってんですか？追えば奴のレミさんやしげち君を殺した犯人の顔が見れるんですよ。注意深く観察して行動しろ。あの上着、惜しいところで名札は見えなかった。服の大きさから身長175センチ前後とわかる。職業は会社員で結婚はしていない。年齢は25歳から35歳。 そして結構裕福な男と見た。今下手に追跡しなくても、これで犯人像は相当限定されてきた。なるほど。いや、だからといって追わないって殺人鬼なんですよ。
So this is where everything starts, right? Kira takes his jacket and leaves. Koichi tries to chase him, and Jotaro says, nah, don't pursue him. Koichi asks why, and Jotaro gives him a Batman level explanation, basically saying, even though we didn't get to see his name tag and learn his true identity, we got enough clues from this situation to significantly lower the suspect count. Basically, Jotaro was trying to play it smart and safe because they don't know all the abilities of Kira yet, and from what they have seen, his stand is extremely dangerous. Now, even though I understand why Koichi wants to go after him in the moment, you know, this is somebody who's killing people in the town, killed his friends. This is a murderer. Of course, he wants to stop him. But at the end of the day, this is still a stand user. And when it comes to dealing with stand users, Jotaro has the experience. Koichi is aware of this, but he still sort of combats Jotaro's decision, saying, oh, let's still go after him. He's a murderer. Which, like I said, is completely understandable. But it's like, why not listen to the person who has way more experience in dealing with these type of people? So I was a little annoyed at the start of this episode, but I was like, you know what? It's understandable. Unfortunately, it gets way worse. Let's continue.
追うなというより追えないんだ。どっかその辺にさっきの爆弾スタンドがいるからだ。見たんですか？見てはいない。だがいるはずだ。見えないのにいるはずってどういうことです？犯人が店の主人だけを始末して逃げるような男なら15年以上も殺人を犯し続けて逃げ延びてるはずはない。ここは全て消すやつだ。つまり俺たちも始末する気だ。ちょっと待てよ。用心深すぎるんじゃないかな。
Bro, I don't think I could do this video. Like, y'all can't see my face, but bro, I'm getting mad all over again. So Jotaro tells Koichi that sheer heart attack is still there. It's still in the room. Then Koichi asks, did you see it? And Jotaro basically says, no, I didn't see it, but I know what type of attack this is. It makes sense that he would want to get rid of us. Then Koichi has the nerve to look at Jotaro, right? This is somebody who's fought way more stand battles than you, and think to himself, yo, this guy's being a little bit paranoid. Son, Jotaro gave Koichi a sound explanation, but for some reason Koichi's not getting it. Like, why is he acting like this? Like, I'm not gonna lie, when he gave Jotaro this look, on everything I love, with every fiber of my soul, I wanted to deck Koichi in his face. I wanted to punch him in his face, bro, so bad. Cause why are you looking at Jotaro like he crazy? Like he don't know what he talking about. Like, this is the face that you give bro when he tells you to go rob an orphanage. Like, this is the face you gotta give bro. This is not the face you should be giving Jotaro, somebody who's trying to help you survive this situation. So at this point of the episode, I was a bit annoyed, bro. I was a bit annoyed at Koichi. I'm like, yo, I'm not really messing with him this episode. I ain't gonna lie. But let's continue because it gets worse.
いいか、光一君。観察しろというのは、ただ見るんじゃなくて、よく見ることだ。聞くんじゃなく、しっかり聞くことだ。でないと、これから死ぬことになるぜ。僕のエコーズだってまんざらでもないんだ。
Son, I want to punch him so bad, bro. Like, I'm about to break my monitor. I'm about to break my monitor, bro. Because this is absolutely getting insane. Like, Jotaro is trying his hardest to make Koichi understand why he's doing what he's doing. And instead of Koichi trying to, like, grasp the situation, he says he's acting like he knows everything. Now, I'm not saying that Jotaro knows everything, but he most definitely knows more than you, especially in a stand attack situation, Koichi. And I know Koichi is trying to prove himself to Jotaro because he says, but my echoes isn't useless, right? But Jotaro said nothing to insinuate that he thought that echoes was useless. All he said was, yo, we have to look and be careful. Like, Koichi must have stubbed his toe on a sidewalk or something that day, because why was he so aggravated and just uncooperative. But let's continue on because we got more.
結構成長しているのに、翔太郎さん、僕のこと軽く見てるのかな。爆弾スタンド、本当にまだいるのかな。
こっちを見ろ。
本当にいた。
So it turns out Jotaro was right. No brainer. Sheer heart attack was still in the room. It attacks Koichi, and Jotaro saves him. Unfortunately.
何してるんです。触ってると爆発するんですってば。意見を言いたいんです。遠くから操作するスタンドは決して強力なパワーでは動けない。本体が近くにいなくちゃとても納得できない破壊力です。
だから
10メートルですよ。僕のエコーズは射程は50メートル。
奴は追うな。君はエコーズだ。自分の身を守ることだけを考えていればいい。奴はもう近くにはいない。こいつは遠隔操作のスタンドだ。何度もいろんなスタンドと出会った経験でわかる。
So at this point, the situation with Sheer Heart Attack is escalating. It's attacking, Jotaro is trying to stop it, and all Koichi is doing is spewing out information that Jotaro already knows. Like, Koichi has the gall to try to tell Jotaro what type of stand they're fighting. First of all, he was wrong, right? He was wrong about Kira having to be 10, 15 meters away, and Jotaro is telling him, no, I've seen stands like this. The user is like gone, like he could control it from far away distances. He's telling Koichi this information. He's telling Koichi, yo, don't send your stand after him. But come on and look at Koichi's face. Everything Jotaro is saying is going through one ear, out the other. There's no brain in that head right now.
経験でわかるだって論理的じゃないぞ。パワーがあるのに遠隔操作のわけがないんだもの。奴を探してやっつけることはできるんだ。でもおかしいぞ。遠すぎる。50メートル以上離れてるぞ。爆弾スタンドは遠隔操作。バカだ。
できる。エコーズを出して身を守る。
奴を追って50メートル先にいるんです。
時は動き出す。奴は炎の手前だ。このパワー。
Koichi, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is your fault, bro. Like, you're the reason my glorious King Jotaro just got maimed. So let's just summarize what just happened. Jotaro was right, no brainer again. It was a long range remote stand. But instead of Koichi listening to the veteran stand user, he goes and sends his echoes to go find Kira. And when he realizes that Kira is out of his echo's range, he starts breaking down. Oh my God, it really is a long range stand. Oh my, it has so much power, even though Jotaro just told you this. Now I know Koichi isn't an experienced stand user. He recently got his stand. That's what Jotaro is for. Bro sitting here thinking, oh, Jotaro's not making sense. Oh, Jotaro's underestimating me. When really, Jotaro is trying to put you onto game. He was really trying to teach you how to deal with stands in this situation. But you really just didn't listen to him. Now look what happened. Jotaro got injured because Koichi couldn't stop being ignorant and oblivious for just 2 seconds. Like, at this point of the episode, I had to turn it off, go outside and take a walk just to blow off some steam. And after rewatching this again, I'm gonna need a therapy session, bro, because there's no way an anime episode should make me this mad, bro. I'm gonna need to take some therapy sessions. Now, I know later on in the episode, Koichi started to tee up, started to actually use his brain in the episode. He gained Act 3 freeze and he helped save Jotaro, even though he put Jotaro in that dire situation. But still, I can't forget what happened in the first half. A cool new stand transformation and a new ability can't make me forget how he was acting in the beginning of the episode, bro. Like, this episode seemed very off-brand to Koichi's personality. Like, it didn't seem like he was himself. Like, before this episode, I've never seen Koichi act so ignorant and arrogant. It gotta be teenage hormones or something, cause I don't know. And like I said at the beginning, I don't dislike Koichi. Even after this, he still has a lot of good moments in this part, like when he helped Josuke battle Highway Star, or his help in the final battle against Kira. Even that episode where Rohan was going up against that stand that latches onto backs. Even though Koichi was acting a little bit crazy that episode, ultimately he helped at the end of the day and saved the Rohan. But the bottom line is, this is the most annoying episode in the JoJo's anime. And when somebody else asks me, Drezu, why was you beefing with Koichi? I'm going to direct them to this video.